Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Life on the Rocks. Hi, I'm Ron Hutchins, owner of the Harpswell Realty Group, and I'm proud to sponsor these video stories of Harpswell and the people that make this town so unique. Today's episode is truly special. Special because it features a group of volunteers that take care of and provide services to our most treasured citizens. Harpswell Aging at Home is a tremendous group of volunteers. The people of Ha and the organizations that support their efforts to care for our aging residents is beyond compare. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll be back in a few minutes with a special prize for you and how you can also help to sustain the good efforts of these volunteers. Enjoy the show.
We are so lucky to be here today with one of the volunteer coordinators for Harpswell Aging at Home, Jane. Thank you so much for being with us today.
It's great to be with you, and it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And I am so excited. This is something that an organization that I've heard about for so long, and I have not had the opportunity to see it in action. I'm so excited for us to bring you inside in just a minute. But before we do, Jane, can you go into the history of the organization of Harpswell Aging at Home?
Yeah, sure. I'm a fairly new volunteer myself. And I found out about Ha when my husband and I moved here about 5 years ago. And it's a great organization. It was started in 2015 just by local community people who were trying to find out how Harpswell could become a community that we could age gracefully in, and what kind of resources would be needed to do that. For the same reasons that we love to come here and recreate and retire here, people love to stay and live here for as long as they can. And because it's so beautiful, one of the prices we pay for that is we're a little bit remote.
That's true.
And some of the access that we have to services can be tricky as we get older. So this group established itself and did a comprehensive study to find out what the needs were in this community to allow people to stay through retirement and beyond. And some of the key findings that they found is that Harpswell is a pretty old town. The median age is about 57 years old.
I think it's historically one of the oldest towns in Maine.
Yes, yeah. The average in Maine is about 44 years old.
Wow.
So people tend to like it here and want to stay.
Yeah.
And that's what the survey found, that people 80 and above wanted to stay. Fortunately, it also found that about a third of our older residents can't always afford some of the basic necessities for living remotely or staying in their own homes. And that a lot of their homes are 25 years or more older, and so are starting to require basic maintenance and more chores.
Yes.
With these results in mind, this group formed a steering committee with all volunteers and got right to work forming committees that would address some of these needs that they were finding that would help make this a community that we could all help our neighbors in. And that's sort of the philosophy of Harpswell Aging at Home, is neighbors helping neighbors. Mm-hmm. And so we've found lots of ways to do that. Well, we partner with Habitat for Humanity, and this is we use this program to help us with our home repairs. Because we will go in and make basic home repairs for those safety needs, or just to make the home like a better place to live and a safe place to live. And we also work with People's Plus to provide rides in and out of Brunswick for medical appointments or groceries or whatever services may be needed if the resident is not driving. We have a great food program, which we're about to take a look at as awesome. one of the things we do. We also have people that will help seniors with their technology and set up their iPad, become more connected, because that is a big need that we found in our survey, is being able to stay connected.
Yes.
Being able to stay connected to your community, your family. So we have lots of people that provide those kind of services. They distribute books, they make phone calls to check in on people.
How are some easy ways that people can be involved quickly, and how would they become involved?
Well, the first thing you should do is probably go to the Harpswell Aging at Home website. It's called hah.community.
Okay.
And you could take a look at all the things that we do and the people that we serve, which is residents of Harpswell. And some of it's income related, some of it is not. And then you can click on the volunteer tab and shoot us a quick email.
Okay.
And let us know what your interests are after you've looked to see all of the fun and interesting ways that we can help our neighbors.
And today we are here at the Church of Nazarene, which is off the Harpswell Islands Road. They are here every other week, right?
Yes, every other Tuesday.
Okay.
We're here ready to accept food that's been prepared in people's homes to be packaged into individual portions and driven to our recipients.
Awesome. And what times can they come to do that?
If you volunteer, you would sign up on a schedule sheet
Okay.
to bring the food right here to be dropped off, to be packaged up by these wonderful volunteers that we're about to meet.
Perfect. Let's go. And I am here today with someone very special, Suri, who is the head of the food team, but also a founder, one of the founding members of the organization, right?
That's right.
That's
right.
amazing.
It's only been going for 6 years. It's been a wild 6 years.
I was going to say the amount of work that you've done to have this established so well in 6 years is incredible. So thank you for being such an amazing part of this community. And can you tell us a little bit about specifically the food group and what you're doing today?
Sure.
And what the volunteers do with this particular committee?
Sure. Well, obviously, we're busy. We're very busy. Today is the delivery day for Meals in a Pinch, and that's for those of us who are aging that need a little assistance occasionally or ongoing for a meal. So somebody may be coming home from the hospital and just need a little boost so that they can have time to rest and recuperate, or they can be people who really have difficulty cooking for whatever reason. And so their neighbors, all of us in Harpswell, cook and deliver food for us every other Tuesday so that we can take it out to them.
Oh, it's so amazing. And I would really love to see, we're seeing it all in action. Can you show us around and show us every different aspect? Because there's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on, and we've been doing it for a while, so we're getting pretty good at
Yes,
it.
I can see this is a well-oiled machine, you guys. It's really great.
These are our experts.
Okay.
This is George and Cindy, and they've been packaging with us all throughout the pandemic, and we continue. And as you can see, the food is delicious, it's healthy. We're making sure that people get nutritious food as well as delicious food.
Which is definitely this. This is gorgeous looking. And we have others. We have quiche, I see. Is that a quiche?
It's a frittata.
A frittata. In the family, right?
Yes, it's like. And over here, we have some of our volunteers. These ladies are.
Sweet spot.
This is the sweet spot.
This is awesome.
These ladies are part of the food team that helps plan all this, but they also volunteer here when we need them.
Amazing amount of work and organization to have something run this smoothly. It's incredible.
And as I said, almost all the food is donated by just residents, other residents who like to cook or like to help out or both.
The amazing thing about Harpswell, and I think is something to comment on, is that I do think that we have such a special community where if you ask, they will come.
Oh, and in this past year of the pandemic, it was astounding. Even knowing that, it was astounding. In 2020, we delivered or served, because at the beginning of the time we were having our lunch with friends, which was a community lunch, so we were serving meals there.
Okay.
But then we went to all delivery during the pandemic, and in 2020 alone, we delivered or served 8,500 meals. That's a lot of meals. And when I say meals, I mean bread, dessert, the whole thing.
That is unbelievable. So speaking of the pandemic and the success of the pandemic, it also halted some events that you usually do that might be coming back. So could you talk
We're hoping. It's hard to plan in this day and age, but we're hoping. We've transitioned back with 2 events outside, and we had big turnouts. We had what we call Snack with Friends at Mitchell Field and at Mackerel Cove. 2 beautiful areas.
Oh my gosh, especially the view. I mean, the views are amazing. And great places to host. There's wonderful grass. There's a lot of space there.
And again, the food was amazing, as it always is. And We're in the process right now of planning for the fall, but we probably will do an outside event again in September.
Okay, so now we're entering.
So now we're packaging. The packaging is done, and it comes to this middle table to get ready to go into the bags.
Wow.
And we talk to each person that we are delivering lunches to, or I shouldn't call them lunches because they're meals.
They're meals.
They're meals.
Full meals.
You can see that there's an amazing variety of delicious food for each bag. So we're starting to set it out, and we have interviewed each person so that we know what their dietary needs are. We have a number of diabetics, for example, and other dietary needs, some gluten-free and etc. And so we try to meet those needs, but we also try to give people the kind of food they like. There's no sense giving them mac and cheese if they don't eat pasta.
Exactly.
No,
and you can see these amazing detailed cards with every single bag that says the dietary restriction and even some notes of what they like.
That's right.
It's just the detail on top of it being a voluntary thing. It's incredible what you guys are doing and really paying attention and caring about the people.
So if there's more food that we need, which is always true every week, and we plan on that.
Yes.
Because the rest goes in the freezer, so that if we get an emergency call that says, help, I coming home from the hospital, I have my husband has fallen and we can't, he's not mobile, I need to help him out. We help the spouse out, so we can go to the freezer and immediately deliver however many meals.
It really is such an incredible organization that you have founded with some amazing volunteers, and we're just so lucky that a community like this has something like this. But it's not surprising to me. It is very Harpswell.
It is very Harpswell.
It lives up to the standards of the community that we're in, and I'm just so proud to be a part of it, and I'm proud that you're here too, and we thank you so much for having us today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming and visiting us.
Absolutely. And remember, this is a nonprofit. It only exists because of donations. If you're watching this, any type of donation is possible: financial, food, your time. But join this community, be a part of this community, and this is such an amazing cause. Harpswell Aging at Home. Please contribute in any way you can.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I've been helping since the beginning of HA here at doing meals in a pinch. Though I helped at the beginning when they started at Bailey Island as well. We like to be part of things, and because when you give, you get back so much more, and it's wonderful. The people here on the islands are just amazing. I've never been, it gives me the chills with such nice, wonderful, generous, giving people. They really care. And this has been great fun. I've met a lot of new people, and everyone just smiles and helps and gives, and you can't ask for anything more than that in life. It's very precious to be here, and I'm happy. And I thank everybody every day. I think it's just great. We're very lucky.
Hello again. Welcome back. I hope you're finding this episode both fun and informative. It wouldn't be Life on the Rocks without a prize drawing, so here it is. On July 10th, I've chartered the schooner Alert for a private sunset sail. The lucky winners will join Amanda, Aaron, and I for a 2.5-hour sail to watch the sun setting over the coast of Maine. And it doesn't get any more beautiful than that. Aaron will come on at the end of this episode to tell you how to enter to win. From all of us here at the Harpswell Realty Group, we wish you good luck and good health. We hope to see you on the boat. And if this is your year to make a move, we want you to call us. We're always eager to talk real estate with you. Enjoy the rest of the show, and we'll see you on the boat.
So we are back with Jane, and we just wanted to touch upon who is volunteering, who is donating this amazing food, and all of the organizations that are supporting you and that you're affiliated with.
Well, most of the work gets done by our over 350 community volunteers, but we do partner with a lot of local agencies such as Merry Meeting Gleaners, Harpswell Gardens, People's Plus for the rides that we give. Sanctuary Baking provides a lot of nice food for us, and Mid-Coast Hunger Prevention. And also for a short time we were providing pet food, and so we were working with the Humane Society in Brunswick.
But those are so many organizations to be generously supporting.
Yes.
And that's amazing.
Yes, we count on the support of all of these people to provide this healthy, nutritious food that you've just seen, and all the services and the rides. And oh, I should mention Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
For all of the help they give us in providing those home repairs that are so essential.
Absolutely. You really have thought of everything that they could need, and we're so lucky to have this in our community.
We are. It's going to be a place that's going to be wonderful to age and retire in. I'm looking forward to it because there's such a great network.
And again, I don't think the network is going anywhere, and it's only going to grow. So it's so amazing what's happening.
Yes, and we do count on all of our newer members coming into the community, whether you're retiring here or vacationing here, to take a look at our website and see what you can do.
Absolutely.
To help your community, and participate in our sharing tables that we have going throughout the community as well for the summer.
Talk about the sharing tables.
Well, we have lots of food put out at 3 different locations in Harpswell, 4 different, I believe. You can check our website every Wednesday through October, and it's a surplus of extra produce and flowers and vegetables that are coming from people's gardens that anybody is able to go over, and if you need some tomatoes for your salad tonight, go over and take a look. They'll probably be there. And if you have anything extra that you'd like to donate, you can always leave it on that table and it will be put to good use.
And where are these tables?
They're located throughout Harpswell. There's one at Elijah Kellogg Church.
Okay.
There's one in Cundy's Harbor at the Nazarene Church there. And I guess you'd have to check the website. There's one more.
Okay.
And
that's a huge thing. That's an amazing opportunity.
It's an amazing opportunity to either participate and partake or donate if you have extras from your own garden.
And your website one more time.
Ha.community.
Which is the nickname. Ha is what they call themselves. Yes. It's Harpswell Aging at Home.
Ha.community. HAH.community.
Go check it out. And it is amazing. This is definitely not an organization that you cannot find information to. It is so important. So please, please consider donating in any way you can to an amazing cause for our wonderful community.
Hey everyone! Thanks for tuning in to yet another fantastic episode of Life on the Rocks. We absolutely love showing you all of our favorite things about Harpswell, and the Harpswell Aging at Home program is near and dear to all of our hearts here. We absolutely love it. So as a reminder, if you feel the need to give back to the community that we all love so much, please go onto their website and find a way. There are so many opportunities to volunteer, whether it's giving your time, giving a donation, or baking up a storm in your kitchen. It's all needed and worthwhile. Now, who's ready to join us on the Schooner Alert? We can't wait to take you guys on this sunset cruise around Harpswell. Super easy to get into this drawing, where you can join me, Amanda, and Ron out on a sunset cruise. All right, super easy. You're going to go to our Facebook page. You're going to like, comment, and share on the original post. Now, this time you have to remember to comment on the original post on the Harpswell Realty Group Facebook page. If you comment on anyone else's page, we're not going to get it, and you're not going to be able to go into the drawing, unfortunately. So make sure you go to our Facebook page and you comment on this video and share it, and that's your way into a drawing to get a ticket, 2 tickets, onto that boat. We can't wait to see you out on the water. Take care and see you on the next episode.